How do you keep those kids that are so all in at such a young age from burning out, from saying I've had enough? Like, what is that balance that you are able to find and makes your academy so successful that you can continue these kids on these long arcs where halfway through they don't say, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm done.
Yeah, you're gonna always have that. It's the art of communication. How to say it, when to say it, why to say it. It's constant communication. The end game, the worst thing is I'm going to college for free. It's a journey. I know this sounds funny. The kids usually that I've been around my whole career, they don't burn out. It's the parents that burn out. The parents, the kid gets 15. She looks different. People look at her different. She gets a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a driver's license. The mom and dad, they used to be in the front row. Now they're going towards the back row. They're going the other way. And, where when you're daddy's little girl or, your son, when you got that 8 to 13, you're there. And then so the parents are realizing, my kid's not going to Wimbledon. I might be watching it. They're not going to be playing, but the kids don't burn out that much. They might lose the passion, and that's okay. Because if you're not in, you're out. But that doesn't mean you can't get a great college scholarship and get a great education and be part of a team and stuff like that. So, but I've never had anybody just game, set, match, I'm out of here, unless they've had a catastrophic injury and they couldn't play anymore. It's the art of communication. And I'll go back to how we started the podcast. It's fun. You got to keep them in a fun environment and every day motivating them, no matter what. Even if they do something bad, there's a way to say it in a positive way to get your point across. And, instead of just keep beating on someone. I get it. You got to be truthful and you got to be honest with them. And you got to be careful doing that all the time. And you got to know who you're doing it with. Like your kids, you have to treat them all a little different, even though you love them the same, because one of them can take a punch a little more, and, I could talk to Serena a little different than maybe Venus. Roddick, I could do whatever I wanted. He just said, bring it on, man. He would come right back at me. But a boy's different than a girl. I do it very differently. So, but they don't really burn out, but it's the job of the coach. I'll go back to it. You're hired not to let them burn out. I'll flip it the other way. That's what you're getting paid to do. You're hired to make them have a great attitude. You're hired to make them compete better. You're hired. Now, the parents think to win more, but you can't always judge success in winning and losing.
No question.
I didn't pick up a racket till I was 12. No one taught me how to play, but I know how to compete. And by 18, I was number 1 in the Ohio Valley, and people were going, what is this all about? So I get it from the old school, and that's still a part makes me more diverse in how to handle all these cast of characters.